Hello, everyone. Welcome to the K-Zoom Borderline Too Much Fun podcast. This is the 10-1, where the work is hard, but the paper is soft. Today, I have a very special guest, Kaya. Thank
Hello.
you for joining me.
You're welcome.
And we have a very interesting topic. It is the future of video, according to a social media guru. That is Kaya, by the way.
Oh, yay. I didn't know I was seeing into the future today, but that's all right.
We're going there. Kaya, I'm an old, out of touch father of 3 kids now. So, can you please tell me? It's so hard to keep up with all these social media trends. Where do you see video going in the future?
This is like something like kind of random, but over the past, I would say 6 or 7 years, we keep seeing videos getting shorter and shorter and shorter because our attention spans are garbage, right?
I have noticed that.
Yeah, thank you.
That is one thing.
But I think we're going to get to a point where now they're going to start to get longer. There was like the 10-second videos, right? And then now it's up to like a minute, and now it's back up to like 3 minutes. And I think we're starting to get more of those longer form videos that people just enjoy more because, and I'll tell you, this is like kind of TikTok specific, but because the videos were so short, people started having to do the part 1 of why, part 2 of why, because they couldn't finish the entire thought.
Right.
And
Yep.
so then TikTok kept adding more and more seconds and minutes onto their videos. And I think that's at least just a random idea. I think that's going to be the new trend, is those longer form videos are definitely going to come back to social media.
That is interesting. Now, do you think that's because people who are interested in a specific topic or a very specific product, they want as much information as they can get, and they don't want the short, quick video. It's not enough for them.
Especially when people are using social media now to purchase things. You know, if we're on there researching something big, like a bigger purchase, then like we're going to want the full 10-minute video on watching them perhaps set it up, put it together, watching them use it, seeing the before and after, seeing all the details. And I think definitely if you're interested in something, you're going to want the full 10-minute. I mean, if I see something on there about like Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter, I will sit there for a good 10 minutes and just lose myself and all of the ridiculous bits about it.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you hit your audience, then they're going to spend more time.
Yeah.
Now, with businesses advertising, should they still stick with the short videos, or should they trust their audience that they're going to want to spend more time on these videos and do longer videos?
Yeah, I think right now, honestly, I would say both. I would give them both options because you have customers that perhaps want that more in-depth description of your product. They want to see how you've used it. Maybe you have people there that aren't quite familiar yet with you, your brand, your product, and they need that extra security to be able to look deeply into it. And then maybe you have your other audience who knows you, knows your products, but they just want maybe the new model. And they just want a quick thing about why this new model is better than the one you already have. They're already familiar with the product, how to use it, when to use it. But they might just want that quick informational piece. Yeah. So I think there's 2 benefits to using short, easy, quick videos and then also having the option for long form. So I would do both.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
So going back to the future.
Yes.
Let's talk AI.
Okay.
How do you think AI is going to play into videos on these social media platforms?
Yeah.
For businesses.
For businesses specifically, yeah. You know, there's a lot that AI can do. I think AI video is going to be a lot like stock imagery, where they're going to use it for when they can't get the actual real video that they want. I mean, if you want a background or B-roll of something very specific, like a snow plow going through, plowing a bunch of snow, but you weren't able to get that imagery before because maybe we didn't have the best snowfall last year. Now you're fine because you can just look that up, B-roll it, put it specifically. Maybe you could even take a picture of your actual product, your actual snowplow itself, you on it, and then AI the snow in the background with it. You know, I mean,
Yep.
that's what I think the future is going to be, is using it as a tool to get video content that for whatever reason you weren't able to previously. Of course, the struggle with AI, which I will say, which is the same as the struggle with stock, is that you have to make it look real, genuine. You want to be able to have your face on it, you know, your locality
you
about
still want
it.
that authenticity, yeah.
Yes,
Yep.
because I mean, just like we're able to spot really bad stock imagery, we're going to be able to spot really bad AI eventually. So.
That's an interesting point too. Like, is that specific to our generations, like where we can just spot fake,
Oh yeah.
like images, videos, where it's just like, that's not really authentic.
The amount of times that someone from like an older generation, you know, my dad, would be on Facebook and be like, look at this really cool thing. And I'll just sit there and be like, this is the fakest video I've ever seen. But I'll be like, wow, Dad, that's really
They're
cool.
like amazed by it.
And I'm just like, okay.
That is so true.
But yeah, I mean, for, you know, the younger generations and of course the generations coming up, who might soon be in the workforce or be people buying, you know, be your target audience, they're definitely going to be able to see it more, I think.
Okay, so I heard something crazy. Forbes predicts that soon you're going to start seeing video ads with like you in it.
Ooh.
So like a clothing brand, they'll like have you
Yeah.
in their clothing.
Yeah.
What have you seen any of this? What do you think?
The only thing I've seen similar to this is hair color, where you can take a picture of yourself and then you can do different brands' hair color on you before you actually go and get it done.
Oh, okay.
That's
so we're
the
getting
most.
there.
We're definitely getting there. You know, I genuinely, I like it. I think clothes would be difficult because you'd have to do specific measurements, but you could type that in. You could measure yourself and type that in.
Or they have like an algorithm that's just reading it and
it just looks at you and is like, oh, you're. Yes, I think that would be really cool. I do think there are many ways that would be useful.
Okay.
I think it would have to only be things that would be personal to you, like clothing, hair, nails.
That's true.
Makeup.
Well, they also said it could be like animated avatars of yourself interacting with different brands. Like you would see your avatar
like
in the ad.
Okay, so say there's like a commercial for like Travelocity, and it's like you could be here, but it's actually me there kayaking on like this amazing river.
Yep.
See, that's cool. I could see that.
Okay.
I think that would be useful. I mean, we talk all the time, if you've watched any of our other podcast episodes, about how the importance of putting your target audience in the story. I mean, that would be next level.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Is TikTok just going to take over everything? Because I'm an Instagram person, but lately all I see on there is TikTok videos.
TikTok videos,
you
absolutely.
know, I see the logo and it's like, oh.
Yeah, exactly. Unless something else comes out to take over TikTok instead, which, you know, I'm a firm believer that MySpace is just going to come back eventually.
Full circle.
Full circle. But once I can put my music on my page and like have it playing when people come in, you remember that?
Yeah.
Then like that'll be first logo. Like that would be the best.
Yes,
but anyways,
yeah.
I think TikTok is still doing very well. I don't think it's going away anytime soon. The biggest change we've seen on TikTok recently is the new TikTok store, where all the small businesses now have their storefront on there, which is great, and it's awesome because you get to support small businesses and their advertising is becoming more professional. So now regular businesses as well can actually advertise and people can actually click and purchase through the app now, which is great. Yep. Of course, on the flip side, then you have all the people complaining like, I came here for entertainment and I'm already getting bombarded with ads and that type of stuff.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's kind of the balance I think TikTok is trying to find right now. I don't think it'll make or break the app, though.
So for businesses, it's becoming harder and harder to avoid TikTok. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I mean, it would be smart to be on TikTok if you're a business. TikTok has all ranges of ages. It has more accessibility for people to be able to click through straight to your business, click through straight to a product, purchase right from the app. I mean, it's a platform that is getting more and more integrated with advertising that at this point, I believe might be a mistake to not at least look into and get yourself on the platform.
Well, that's all I have.
Yeah.
Do you have any closing comments for the future of video?
Future of video. You know, it's the future.
It is the future. It is the future.
Get on video. That's the comment. Get on video. Be there in the future. Don't wait for the future to be at you. You be there.
You heard it here first, folks, from a social media guru right
Put that
here.
in like quotes.
Yeah.
Don't wait to be at the future.
Yeah.
Have it be at you. You there it. From social
Clear
media
as
guru.
mud. Okay. All right. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here at the 10-1. This is the K-Zoom Borderline Too Much Fun podcast. Thanks for joining us.